Okay, so I just wanted to go through a quick update for the performance of the FTSE Futures Trend Jumper plan for the summer months. So what I've done here is I've summarised the performance for June and July up until and including yesterday, which was Friday the 1st of August. And a lot of people have a bit of a downer on summer, as understandably sometimes the volatility can be not particularly what it is in the other months, not as good, not as not moving as nicely, and just generally the conditions are a bit tougher to contend with to make money. However, that being said, the FTSE's done very well, so I'll run through this really quickly here, and you can see initially it didn't really do very well. Few lock-ins, trailing stops, didn't get anywhere, make any progress, and there was a loss here. And I'll just remind you quickly before I carry on actually that the streak column I think is a really useful column to add to your your trade log, and that shows you where your drawdowns and your equity peaks are. So it's basically a peaks and troughs type column, and you get the number added to if you continue to have another winner, and then the next one will add to that, etc., etc., and you get basically the extreme. So this here, for example, is 18 plus 18 because it's the total of all of those trades, and then here, for example, this is the negative drawdown. It goes from 18 to 3, so that's a loss of 15, and then another loss of 15, so that will be negative 30. So we had a small loss here. We didn't really get going very quickly in June. It then did start to pick up. You can see that there's a couple of reasonable winning streaks here, and not too much on the drawdown side either. And towards the latter stages of June, this is about the 24th, we got to 234 ticks, and this is for running a basic two position strategy. I'll remind you of that. So 234 ticks, 24th of June, and then we went into drawdown. And this, by the way, here you do have to understand what the streak column is. Of course, there was one decent winner there, and then it really didn't add to it much. But because it carried on with these small lock-ins, one tick, one tick, one tick, one tick, bit of a better winner there, but then another one tick winner on the second part of the position. It retained positive, so although that looks nice and blue, it's not advancing much in terms of P&L. So we would go from 179 there, 219, and then 220, 221, and then it goes little jump to 234, and then it's flat. But then we went into a period of bigger drawdown, and we actually lost 135 ticks up until the end, until the 30th, until the end of the month, and that happened in the space of 4 days. So bit of a struggle, and this is the point. You know, this is why you have to understand money management, understand how your plan works, and be appropriately capitalized on your account to take into account these types of things, which will happen on the occasion. However, what we then saw is a nice recovery, and pretty much by the 3rd of July we were back up to 220, which was not too far away from that previous peak. Had a little bit of a draw down there over the next few trades, but then we had this really great winning streak, and we went from like 180 to 200 ticks up to over 500 ticks, and that was by around the 22nd of July. And you can see that the rest of the streak column is now dwarfed by that streak, and we actually did add to that in the rest of the month, and you can see we went on a long but less significant streak probably, and then a little drawdown with one losing trade total with a fix in the trailing position there, and then we went on another decent run up to and including yesterday. Finished the month including then June as well, so June and July, and the 1st of August we finished plus 739. So I'll just show you a quick chart of the summer for the FTSE, and it's a very nice curve. Had this not so nice drawdown, but the persistence paid off, and you can see just how nice that curve actually is overall. So I hope that demonstrates to you that it's important to look at possibility of drawdown when assessing how much capital you need. That's an important part of your plan, but that summer trading can be good, and in particular the FTSE futures are a very nice market to trade, and I hope that you'll take a look at it if you haven't already. So thanks for watching.